Hi, I'm Andrea and this is Petal to the Metal. Right now I'm going to be teaching you how to do this entire look using only 4 eyeshadows and Petal to the Metal. If you don't have time to stick around for the video, I'll give you a quick little rundown. But if you do have time to stick around for the rest of this tutorial, you are going to learn some awesome secrets to make your eyes look more open and big and how to use lipstick as blush, which is an awesome little trick. So if you don't have time, I'll give you a quick little rundown. These are the 4 colors. I've used porcelain all over my eye. I've used Golden Girl on the inside corner all the way over and a little bit underneath. Then I've used Olive, this color, in my crease all the way over. And then I've used Twinkle Taupe to kind of fill in the crease, follow my eyeliner and do a little bit underneath and do my eyebrows. Talk about multitasking. So if you have time to watch the rest of the video, I would appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it and have a great day. Okay, so you've seen that I've already done this side of my face. That's to not bore you with doing both sides. So the place that we're gonna start is putting a little bit of our Prime Time eye primer all across our entire lid. You only need a little dab because a lot goes a long way. But I'm basically trying to fill in all the little spots of discoloration. I might even come underneath and do a little bit there. Perfect. And then the next thing we're going to do is take our first wet dry oval brush and put it into a color called Porcelain. Then we're going to go all the way to the inside, all the way over. This is basically just going to help clear up any of that discoloration that the primer didn't get. And it's just a really nice base bone color. It's matte, but our real focus here this time is going to be getting it up onto the brow bone. There you go, right up there. We're not going to be using any shimmer or any really bright colors up on the brow bone, but we do want to still highlight it. So we're going to use porcelain to accomplish that. Our next color, we're going to use a different wet dry oval brush, but we're going to be going into a color called Golden Girl, which might look scary to you at first because it looks like it's going to be this bold gold color, but when you actually apply it, it just goes on like this nice kind of shimmery, a little yellow, a little gold, but it's just lovely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come into this inner corner, kind of come down a little bit right here, and then just lightly go across the bottom. And then I'm gonna come into the center and go all the way up. So what this is doing is just kind of giving us like this glow all around our eye. The next color we're going into is called Olive, this color, Olive this color. And it is an awesome light army green color. And we're going to dot that right into our crease, going about midway to, 2/3 of the way. And then we're going to bring that down and kind of dab it into that outer third. And this is just going to give this whole look a little bit of dimension. And I just really love this color. Sometimes when you stare at a palette of 4 eyeshadow colors, it's a little bit intimidating, and it can be, except for the fact that all you're doing is layering colors and then blending together. So I'm using that same brush that had Golden Girl on it, and I'm just kind of blending loosely all over that color so that it's not too bold. And I realize I did a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna go back in with all of this color, whatever's left on that brush. Just kind of tap it into the crease. There we go. Awesome. So I'm going to use that same brush. I'm not going to get a fresh brush, and I'm going to go into a color called Twinkle Taupe, which, as you can imagine, is a little teeny tiny shimmery, not very shimmery at all, but it's a taupey brown color that is just going to look really, really awesome right here to kind of make that crease a little bit deeper, which of course is going to open up my eyes a little bit. And what I think is a really cool trick, if you've watched any of my videos before, I love to fill in my eyebrows. Well, Twinkle Taupe is one of those colors that if I have gone on a trip and I've left all my makeup behind and just brought 4 colors, normally I would use brownie points on my eyeshadow, but Twinkle Taupe is an excellent replacement if I'm like, oh no, I forgot brownie points. Twinkle Taupe is an awesome replacement. So is Minx. All of those colors you can easily just substitute and just fill in your eyebrows with. Because I'm using a different color than I normally would, I'm probably not going to fill them in quite as dark as I normally would, because I don't want it to take on too much of a shimmer. Even though there's not a whole bunch of shimmer, I don't want my eyebrows to be sparkly. So I'm just going to give them just a little bit of shape all the way down. This part right here is so important, this little arch down to the edges. That is where you get your frame, the frame around your face. Okay. Awesome. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my eyes with our Red Apple lipstick black eyeliner. And I'm going to start right here in the center and just kind of work my way outward. I want to start in the center because if I start over here, usually I'll get a thicker line on the inside that I'm really wanting. The line should always be thin near the inside corner of your eye and go thicker as it gets out. And so I can kind of dictate how thick I want that line here on the outside if I start from the center. And then I can go into the little inside area and just kind of just do a little teeny tiny light line. It's much easier to put more on, right, than it is to take more off. So once I get to the very end here, I'm going to start drawing upward before I get to the edge of my eye. This is so important for anyone that has hooded lids or their eyes kind of droop downward instead of like natural cat eyes like the lucky girls. But us that have eyes that sit straight or kind of droop down a little bit, this is a great little trick to draw the eye upward, up and out, up and out. So I know it looks a little crazy here. It looks like I just have, a dot, but that's okay because what we're gonna do is take that angled eyeliner brush that I did my eyebrows with, go back into Twinkle Taupe, and then I'm just going to kind of follow that line with Twinkle Taupe right here, and it's gonna create more of a smudgy look than a harsh line, which I just think is just a really pretty natural way to do eyeliner unless you're wanting it to be dramatic. Eyeliner originally started as just trying to make your eyelash base look thicker so that your eyelashes would look thicker. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to accomplish here, is just to make the base of my eyelashes look thicker so that when I put on my mascara, half the work is already done for me, which is awesome. Okay, so next, just take that same angled eyeliner brush that we just used for our eyebrows and for our eyeliner. And we're just gonna go underneath our bottom lashes just a little bit and create just a teensy bit of a shadow on top of that gold that's already there. That's just gonna add to the glow and really shape your eyes. Then finally, what no eye look is complete without, we are going to put on the Lash Project mascara. I hold my mirror and my Lash Project like this. I cannot do this without a hand mirror because I must look down like this. So head is kind of straight and I'm looking down with my eyes. And then I start at the inside and I wiggle my way all the way up. So many women that I've seen in the past basically just put on makeup like this with straight swipes. And I'm telling you, the way to get some serious volume and lots of lift is to really wiggle from the base of the lashes all the way to the top. I'm not going to re-dip this brush. I'm going to use whatever's left on here to do my bottom lashes, which I just adjust my head for. Bring the mirror up, tilt the head down, and just do a little bit on the bottom. I never like my bottom lashes to be too mascara'd. If you like that look, go for it. You can totally re-dip the brush and just keep going for it. But this is about right for me. Typically, I would put on another coat of mascara, which I actually believe is what I did on this eye. But to save you the time, I'm not going to do that. So, final touches, we are going to put on the color in Petal to the Metal, which is just a fantastic kind of berry shade. You can see I have it on this side right here, and I'm going to apply it on the other side now. And straight out of the bullet, not too shabby, right? But one of my favorite tricks is to use a lip brush. especially once the tip of that bullet starts to kind of dull down after a couple of months of using it. But even a more bolder color like this straight from the tube isn't really going to get my exact lip line. So I'm going to take a lip brush and I'm going to really define my lip line so that you can actually see how big my lips really are. It's amazing how many women don't do this, and you can walk up and you can see that their lips there's parts of them missing from the lipstick, and it's a travesty. So in order to make your lips look full and as beautiful as they are naturally, use a lip brush and get to the edges. Now, my last and final trick, I love this lipstick, just in general. I think it's a very lovely color. You could put on a couple more coats and make it a little bit bolder, kind of more of a nighttime look. But what I love doing with this color as well is dotting it along my cheeks, just a little bit right there. And then taking, 2 fingers, 1 finger, whatever you feel like, and just kind of blending it in. And now I have blush. It's awesome. It's a super easy trick. It's a great way to just kind of match everything together. So I really think that you will enjoy Petal to the Metal. I know you will. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial using 4 eyeshadows and trying to make it as easy as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.